the first 4 games, it's been quite a rough and tumble series, and this crowd is expecting more of the same here. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series. This is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3 games to 1, so we're in that classic must-win territory.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Steve, how do they go about keeping the series alive?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a...
Edinson Volquez gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, man. No guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Into the box now. Volquez sets. They try to put him away here on 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Striding into the box.
Their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
They're not going to be a conservative ball club. You got to like a manager that's...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0. Stepping in now, number 30.
Season game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Adrian Beltre will dig in here, and it's been a...
First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Chris Davis
threw big time with 2 outs.
First pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the... And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Steve, how do they go about winning the AL pennant here at home?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score. But find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Yu Darvish is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What's your take on it? Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Hit in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, catcher
Salvador Perez down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
batting fourth.
Paulo Orlando.
0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great rec.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jonathan Lucroy will take his cuts now. And
during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Line toward the alley in left center, and Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Rougned Odor will get his shot. Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Brad Miller. Volquez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Orlando is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. leading off the inning.
And this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal. So they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way.
Pitch is popped up. Miller is there for it. 2 gone. Alex Gordon gets it. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Shin-Soo.
Curveball? Whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Line towards center field. And a base hit now, as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready.
Hit me written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Get out of here.
Jake Lamb stands in. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Number 30 stands in.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Chesler Cuthbert digs into
That pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Lucroy has a play, a quick out number 1. Raul Mondesi will stand in. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And Chu will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Adrian Beltre is ready. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Perez recovers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Jonathan Lucroy. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Harrison has it. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Lorenzo Cain.
Climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Settling. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away. Paulo Orlando played on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't. He really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brad Miller will step in now to lead off. Little dribbler down the line. To his right, Cuthbert, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box, into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. A.J. Pollock stands so far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Kendrys Morales will stand in to lead things up. Hit toward the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So one away now for Alex Gordon. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Stepping in, pitch in the dirt, and that gets away.
I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Here comes Gordon around third. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So striding in. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. Josh Harrison. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Jake Lamb will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Volquez has his target. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Number 30. Right-hander get loose. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Lorenz on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Shot back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Salvador Perez.
Purpose pitch right there, up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with...
And this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Paulo Orlando ready to take another. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chu over to his left. One away. Wilson Ramos will dig in. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Chris Davis will come forward now trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Jonathan hit out towards second. Harrison's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second.
Rougned Odor. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Brad Miller. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rangers leave 1. They lead it. Leading off the inning.
Huge for them.
On his way to pitch number 75. Swing hard liner to left center. Oh, and he botches it. The throw into second. And he is in there. Alex Gordon has a chance. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. So a pivotal moment here.
As well.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Miller's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danny Duffy will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning. Duffy has his target coming at him with the 0-1. Hit to first. Morales comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
How about it?
A.J. Pollock. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Orlando giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. Jake Lamb strides into.
That's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Adrian trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They still lead. Josh Harrison will stand in to start out there.
Been free and easy the whole way through.
Hit to third. Beltre has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Lorenzo Cain.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard. Jake Diekman will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he'll be tagged out at second base on a good, smart play there.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Fielded by Beltre. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Wade Davis will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he drops it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Brad Miller will step in now and there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. In the air out to straightaway left. Gordon is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. A.J. Pollock.
Perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Paulo Orlando will stand.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he is down on strikes again. So a 1-0 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chu is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next for the Royals.
Kendrick will back him off a bit, 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay.